Hey everyone, Michelle here from the Creative Cove. Thanks for joining me today. I actually started making this little travel journal, and then I thought, why don't I turn on the camera and show you the rest of it, and maybe you can craft along with me. So it's kind of just a little craft along video today. So the idea behind this is I'm actually heading to Kentucky next week to see a friend that I haven't seen in 3 years. I really miss her, so I'm really looking forward to seeing her. And so I thought I would build a little travel journal, because what I like to do is when I'm in different places that I haven't seen before, I like to kind of collect little memorabilia. So for example, if I'm in a restaurant, let's say, and they've got those little placemats, or they have little coasters or things like that, and they're kind of a tangible thing that I'll look back later through this book, and it will trigger memories of that trip. So it's not necessarily always a photograph that I have that I keep. Sometimes it's just bits and pieces. I see a leaf off a tree that I really like. I'm sure there's going to be vegetation there I've never seen before. So something like that, and I'll press it and put it in this journal, and it will be my little Kentucky traveling journal. And so I thought it'd be a really fun idea to build it. I have in the past shown how I like to collect and have papers and things folded and ready to go. So here's a couple of samples here just to give you an idea in case you didn't see that other video. I'm just going to bring a few out here. So what I like to do is when I accumulate too many books or a cluster of papers, I like to fold them and have them ready to go to build a journal. So this is usually the standard size journals I like to build. This one I did build is just a tiny bit bigger. And then in the maps that I had, I had a huge atlas, and I ripped it all up because the atlas was just too big to keep in the trailer. I ripped it up, and then I pre-made a bunch of little pockets. So things that are folded and ready to go, and some of them are sewn. And my sewing machine is broken, so I haven't been able to work on that other journal in my other video, but this is stuff I had done previously. And so I have all these cute little pockets and envelopes and things like that ready to rock when I go to build a journal. And this just happens to be traveling. So I thought I will incorporate some of these map pages. So just gonna move that back out the way. So it's a really fun, easy way to store papers. And sometimes I go through these phases where I'm really creative, and other times my creativity just kind of stalls. And so doing this sort of thing on those down times really helps get the juices flowing again, and it also helps get a little bit organized and a little pre-work done. So just a suggestion there. So this is another one of those collections. This one is just plain paper inside and one of those old folders. And I just grunged it up because I don't like vibrant colors. So I like to tone everything down. And I use a brush corduroy for this, and I think that's what I'll use throughout. So I don't like to sew things, so I'm just going to tie this journal in. So I'm just going to find the center here. And actually, before I do that, let me show you what I did. That might help. So I took one of those green file folders. I have another one of those. I don't have another one left, but they are these guys, the big file folders, and this I guess is a letter size. So I cut it off and I use a piece of it. So there's the inside, which is the brown. I love the brown. And then this side was the green. You can just see on the edge there where it didn't cut straight. And then I covered it. I covered the inside with an old piece of coffee dyed paper, a little bit of map on either side, and then I glued a little bit of lace in. I didn't want to take you through all of that because you can fold it how you like it and decorate it inside how you like it. And then this one, I folded a little over top of itself. So inside there you can see the brown. And then I just glued, and it's just a tiny thin tuck pocket for like a business card or something that I might bump into. So now I want to put some stuff in here. So here's one of the pre-made envelopes that I built. So you can see it's all stitched around. and they were 2 pieces folded together and create these little fold-out pockets. And I thought this would be a good little place to, you know, put like a little napkins or little maps of trails that we might go on. I have no idea what the huge plans are until I get there, but I'm sure my friend's going to show me a good time, show me the beauty of Kentucky, and we both like bourbon, so we're probably going to do a bourbon tour of some kind. So all that little memorabilia can go in this little book, which is why I'm going to take it with me. And it's small and light. It's not cumbersome. I'm going to put the knot on the inside. So it can fit in my purse, and it's lightweight. And I don't want to overstuff it or decorate it because I want to use the stuff that I collect to do that with. So all I'm going to do is find the middle of the book. I have this really cool elastic lace that I have, and I'm just going to tie a knot to keep this in place. And I like to tie, I don't like to sew because I might want to pull out one of these pages and sketch something. I might want to pull out a page and glue something down. So that can just come out if I need it, or just even a page if I need it. So that's that gone in there. And I think we'll put this envelope here, and then we'll just decorate the front. I'm going to leave the rest blank because I might want to glue something from my trip on the book. So let's do this. So I'm just going to glue, I think I'll double tape this because all I have is glue sticks right now. I can't get that 3-in-1 glue. Michael's had it in stock, but they couldn't sell it to me because it had an American UPC and they couldn't run it through the till. So I was really bummed out because that 3-in-1 glue is my favorite, and I really can't find it anywhere else but Michael's. So I just have to be patient for them to fix that issue, and then I can get some more. So for now, we will just use some double-sided. You just have to bear with me as I pull this backing off this tape, which is one of the reasons that turns me off using this tape, because I don't have the patience to peel. Oh, that one worked pretty fast. So I've never been to Kentucky before. I'm driving from Bracebridge, Ontario, so it's an 11-hour drive. I'm really excited and see what it's like passing through the border. I have been to the States before, but I've never been south. I've gone to Portland, Oregon, and I have gone to Maine and Cape Cod, and that is all of the states I've had a chance to explore. So now I get to go a little further south. So I'm just going to grunge this up a little bit because it's just a little too bright for me. So if you like bright colors, mattes are really great for that. They have a lot of interesting textures, but for me it's just a little too bright. So I'm just going to make it messy. It kind of gives it a little bit more of an older feel to it too, which is kind of my vibe. So I'm just going to get some string caught in there. This isn't too bad. Nice ocean blue. There. So now I have some nice little pockets to keep things in. Little insert here I can fold things in. A place I can sketch and take notes. And then here I want to put this pocket. So here's a nice little pocket that again is just sewed out of old atlas paper. And I really like the color of this, so I thought that would be nice in here. So I'm going to double tape that in. And then while I was looking through all these stacks of papers, trying and hoping I could find the word Kentucky, and I did. So now I have that. I'm going to use that on the cover. I just have to figure out a way to use it. And I don't know about you guys, but I haven't been all that in the mood to create lately. I don't know if it's because all my stuff is kind of all over the place and it's hard to focus and then start something and realize, oh, I don't have the tool for that. But I'm doing my best here. So I thought this is a good starter, like doing something fun and creative like this, because I know I'm going to use it while I'm over there. So this is pretty toned down, but we'll make it cohesive by rubbing just a little bit of that corduroy on there. So there's another pocket ready to go. Tone this light down a little. There. All right, so that's pretty much the inside, which is kind of cute. So there it is there. Oops, move this over a bit. It's got caught on the seam. There it is there. So there's the book. Now I thought we could do the cover. So I'll move this stuff aside for a second and focus on this. So I found Kentucky. Did I lose it? Here it is. So there's a piece of Kentucky. And I'm going to Lexington, which is right there. So I want to make sure I keep that on the cover. So now I'm going to figure out how to make this fit. I don't like it written sideways. So I thought the only other, it's too wide for widthwise. So I thought maybe I can do it on an angle. And then I have all this negative space. So I pulled out a music sheet. So I thought it's got some nice textures on it without being too busy against this paper. And then I can still do a nice brown border, assuming I can cut straight. So let's try it. I was making it up kind of, had a bit of a idea, but because the matte paper is so vivid, I find it a little bit difficult to find other papers that go with it because it's just so busy. Okay, so that works. Maybe do it this way. Yeah, that's better. And then I'm just gonna give myself a slice here. Hopefully cut it straight. And let's see, put Kentucky across like this. And if we want, we can always add another pocket. So we can do something bright blue. Just want to make sure Kentucky fits. Just fits. So do I want, this is a little bit too much, I think. So we'll leave that out. Now I do have more plain ones from the other part of the atlas. So I have this one, which is kind of like, I made a money envelope. So could maybe put that underneath like this, and maybe Kentucky at the bottom. That might work. And still have a functional cover. We kind of lost the music sheet paper though, didn't we? Yeah, let's make it a cluster like that. Why not? Why not? I think we'd have to reinforce this though, somehow. Like make it close so it doesn't catch. How would we do that? Because I don't really have anything. Oh, I know what I can use after. Okay, let's do it. So first I'm going to grunge it all up, tone it down a bit. It's a bit bright for me. And these money envelope style envelopes are so easy to make. And they're, again, if you make a whole whack load out of different papers and just have them ready to go, how much time it saves you. And again, I don't want to put too much detail on because I will be collecting things. So there'll be something that maybe I want to glue to the cover of this as well. Oh, that's an airplane, if you can hear that. My window's open behind me. Let's get the edges here. Okay, so let's glue this guy down. I think I can use a glue stick for him. He's thin. I'm so excited to go. I don't know if I'm excited about the drive. It's a long drive by yourself, but it's an adventure. And I'm lucky that the States neighbors me in Canada, and I just hit the road and visit a whole new country. I mean, I imagine if you live in Europe, how exciting that would be. I mean, it's a long drive from here. But when I was in Europe, I mean, you can go from country to country in like 5 hours. so much to see. I'm going to put this little, I think I'll put that up there past this piece. I hope I'm in frame. Got a little new camera set up here. So I was trying to figure out a way not to attach the camera to the desk. Okay. So I think I'm going to close the book just to make sure that I get Kentucky in. So maybe if I fold it, I have a better visual of where that's going to sit. And then I can chop it. All right, let's do it. So I'm going to chop it just a little inside my fold. And inside my fold. How did I get so far off? Let's try that again. I think we're going to have to go real close here. And real close on this side too. That works. Okay, so I think I'm going to lose a little bit of the map at the bottom. And then I just don't want to cut Lexington off because that's pretty much where I'll be staying. Well, it is where I'll be staying, and then we'll be touring. That works. I think it needs to pop off this background a bit, though. I find it's kind of lost here on the edges. Even if I grunge it, I still feel like it's not going to stick out enough. So maybe we'll put something behind that. Maybe another piece of this brown. Sorry, just making this up as I go. It's kind of boring, isn't it? Maybe some blue. A page of map, maybe. More blue in it, though. Like an ocean map. Let's see here, what have I got? It says United States on it, which is kind of fun. Gets lost though, just I need something. A little something. Maybe some black. Piece of black paper sitting beside me here. That might work. Just want to take this off the background. Is that too dark? I think I'd rather the blue. Oh, decisions. Something very blue. These are all envelopes, so that's the problem. Look how cute that little envelope is. I can just stick that right on the book. It's really the darkest blue I have. And it's still really busy. This one's a little less busy. Oh, that's the inside. Maybe I'll rip that one. Yeah, because I really like the blue, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this envelope apart. Where's my scissors? Oh, it's only that little piece. Oops. Is that going to be enough? Probably not. Another dilemma. Okay, give me a second here. Let me find some paper. I just need something to visually pull it aside. Too busy. Too busy. Oh, good old-fashioned white. Too boring. Coffee dyed. Oh, that might work. It's a scrap here. That could work, eh? Yes, we're doing that. Okay. Find a cleaner piece. I don't like that piece. I know I have lots here, so here we go. There we go. a nice dark piece like that. All right, there, finally made a decision. That's the part of crafting, right? Just having fun playing with different things. So we'll just put that right up there. And I just want a little border like that, just to visually separate the two busy sections. So chop this. Hopefully it will still fit on the cover. So if you have travel plans, finally we're allowed back out into the public. And hopefully you'll get to go places and see things that you've wanted to see for the last couple of years and have some fun. I like it. Okay. You know, we could, if I had a sewing machine, but mine's broken, unfortunately, you could sew down here and have a belly band. That would be kind of cool too, because you could tuck more stuff in there. I could do it with double-sided tape. This is pretty strong stuff. So I love the idea of tucking things, you know, right in the cover like that, so you can see them before you even open the book. And I think these little travel journals, these tiny little folders like this, are such a fun way to collect memories. You know, everything's a photograph, which is great. You can add photos to this after, but there's, you know, keeping a train ticket or a bus ticket, and it instantly, as soon as you touch it or look at it, it just instantly reminds you of going and what you did that day and who you did it with. And I love that idea. So that's why I love to bring these little travel books. And I'm finally getting to travel again. So I'll scrunch this up here a little bit. I think I'll go with a darker one there, so a vintage photo. This one's a bit old. I don't know how much is left on that, just to show it off from the, because the other one doesn't really show up on this brown paper. And as you can see, I can never have enough grunge. I'm going to slide it open and grunge up those pages inside the journal even, you know. So there. Now, I wonder if I can figure out a way. That's what I was going to do. So I found these mega paper clips. I thought these would be a perfect addition because they'd be a real quick way, once my pockets are full, that I can still collect little paperworks. And this is a good way to keep this guy folded. So, and he's kind of gold, which I like, adds to the brown. So, and I still get to open this guy, and I can still slide, like pull it off and slide things into here. So there's that, which I really like. I've got the tuck spot, the envelope, a tiny little tuck spot here, a couple of envelopes, another envelope, a notebook and sketch pad that comes out, another little envelope, and then I can decorate and glue things to the back of the book as well. And I think that's going to be just what I need for my little travel. And all I'm going to do is use a clip. I was going to use, let's see if this works. And there we go. I really like that. That's perfect. So, and it's all ready for my trip to Kentucky. And I have my own little book. So you go to different places, you can put the list on it or a little tab up here with the location, and you have instant memorabilia and little ephemera to work with, and little pockets and secret places to keep all your special memories. So that's it for today. I hope it gives you some inspiration and some ideas if you're planning on traveling, or if you have a friend that likes to travel and you can build one for them. Great way to use up scraps as well. And again, the little tip of pre-packaging and having things ready to go like this saves so much time and work. So if you're not feeling creative one day, you can just go ahead and make a whack load of folders and have them ready to rock and roll. So I hope that gives you ideas. If you like the video, please hit the subscription button and the like, and we'll see you back here again soon. Thanks, everyone. Bye.